MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St.Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Settling in now, Christian Brummett. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And 1 batter in, and the Cardinals will have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Batting second, the second baseman, Randy.
Stepping up to the plate, Randy Wiggins. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch on its way, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happened. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it is, and a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2. Runner going a second time. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And another foul ball. Brummett leads off second with nobody out. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Scott Gifford.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Gifford, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Smith is there, and there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Roberto.
Digging in, Roberto Clemente. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. Fastball well outside.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 now. 2-1. Here it is. Left center, base hit. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, you never know when a turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there.
17.
Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Into the box now, Christopher Wiggins, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Pirates on top, 1-0. Jody Christian will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Stepping into the box, Lou Brock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Heading out towards shallow right. Clemente is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Jeremy Blair.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Jeremy Blair. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope. Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch
That is
back.
good.
Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Stepping in now, Mark McGuire, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Bucks out in front, 1-0. Stepping in, Curtis Wiggins, who was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seven, the catcher, Ryan Brummett.
Up next for the Buccos, Ryan Brummett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. That evens it up, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Tyler Wiggins. Line to the right side, but foul. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Now here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hard liner to center field. Blair is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now at the plate, Rick Armstrong. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Rick Armstrong.
And The outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Standing in now, Ozzie Smith. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And it's quickly 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Carpenter. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Ricky Camp, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Ready on 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
This is on the ground over the first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint here, where you get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now the 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Top of the third set to get underway. Striding into the box, Jody Christian.
Jody Christian.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's it.
A bouncer up the middle. Smith is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Ready for another chance. Christian Brummett. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
At the plate, Randy Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Scott Gifford is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. So here now's the pitcher, Carlos Martinez.
For St. Louis, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And he popped him up. Wiggins moving to his left. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 20, Lou Rock.
Now in the box, Lou Rock. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First offering on its way. Here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Jeremy Blair, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Brummett is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Roberto Clemente. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Clemente.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
To the plate now, Christopher Wiggins. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blair is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Digging in, Curtis Wiggins. First pitch coming, here it is. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Brummett.
Standing in, Brian Brummett. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners off for second. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Ramirez. And this one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the third baseman.
So now to the plate, Tyler Wiggins. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Stepping in now, Jody Christian. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the box, Christian Brummett. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now a 4-1 Pittsburgh lead. Leading off the inning, Mark McGuire. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Weak roller right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The catcher, number 5, Rick Armstrong.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rick Armstrong. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
At the plate, Ozzie Smith. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line hard to the left side, but foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Randy Wiggins, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rock is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Scott Gifford.
So coming to the plate, Scott Gifford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Blair is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Clemente. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Matt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Ready now, Ricky Camp. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. On the year, Camp brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations. You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count and the pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And here now is Hanley Ramirez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here's the 1-1. Line towards center field. Brummett is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez.
Steve Finley will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Finley.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. The 1-0. Left side, but well fouled. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And the count will be full. Three-two pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lou Brock. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2, here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Number 3.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Lo, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box now, Jeremy Blair. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's set. The 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it is.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Pirates lead it 4-1. Fernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 22, Leo Fernandez.
New inning set to get underway. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christopher Wiggins.
Number 17.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch, and he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
So striding in, Curtis Wiggins. Here's the first pitch to him. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. So with the runner safely at third with 1 away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category. And, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Brian Brummett will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, ball 1. Chopper down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Into the box, Tyler Wiggins. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First delivery to him on the way. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jody Christian, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Brock will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cardinals 1. So stepping in, Mark McGuire. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 148 for his career, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
The catcher, number 5.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. The outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. At the plate, Rick Armstrong. This pitch is popped up. Gifford is there for it. 1 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Standing in, Ozzie Smith. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And Now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Now here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, you see it every night. Guys try and pound the zone. They try and pound in, and they miss middle.
You know, D-Rose, some pitchers just aren't comfortable pitching on that inner half of the plate, either to righties or lefties, and that's just a case of a ball being left out over the plate and hit for a bullet.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Henry Shinjo enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
95, Henry Shinjo.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Smith is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And it's a 5-3 game now.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
To the plate now, Ricky Camp, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And here now is Hanley Ramirez. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line and left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. Pirates on top, 5-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sam Freeman will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Eric Newman is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9. Number 19.
All set for the start of the inning. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett, he got called out on strikes his last time through. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Freeman is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. To short, hit hard. Smith is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Randy Wiggins. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now that's popped up. McGuire has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the first baseman, Scott Gifford.
Striding in, Scott Gifford. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Lifted the other way to left center. Newman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, and it remains 5-3. Stepping up now, Eric Newman. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 20, Lou Rock.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lou Rock. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Pitch on the way. And a curveball in for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're still down 5-3. Manny Bland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 93, Manny Bland.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Roberto Clemente. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Clemente.
Here it comes. Now here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Blair is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 17.
At the plate, Christopher Wiggins. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Line drive to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. The hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Wiggins.
At the plate now, Curtis Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Runner at second here with 1 man out. (3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
The catcher, number 5, Brian.
So now to the plate, Brian Brummett. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Smith is up with it. Throw, and he's pulled out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler Riggins.
Digging in now, Tyler Wiggins. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the eighth. It's the Pirates 7 and the Cardinals 3.
Ladies and
Jamie
gentlemen,
Fletcher
your
is on to
attention,
pitch
please.
out of the bullpen in the
Now
bottom
pitching
half
for
of the
the
eighth.
Pirates, number 59, Jamie Fletcher.
Leading off the inning, Mark
Leading
McGuire,
up for
and
the
they'll need him
Cardinals,
to get something
the
going
first
here.
baseman.
It doesn't look very
Mark
promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Right to him. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The catcher, number 5, Rick Armstrong.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Rick Armstrong. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Bases are empty. One man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. Be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit. This guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Ozzie Smith comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Lined hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Grounded to third. Reined in. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Now to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the belt, the pitch, and a ball 1-0. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Wiggins is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One hit, one left. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Cardinals 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Calvin Ray will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Fisher Asuncion is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Now playing shortstop and batting 8, number 89.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jamie Fletcher. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. To short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Ready once again, Christian Brummett. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Check swing grounder to the right side. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Into the box, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. 2-0 now. Ray is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off again, ball 3.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping into the box, Scott Gifford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
High in the air out to center field. Blair is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Roberto Clemente. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lined hard to center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second. And to score is the runner from first. It's a 9-3 game now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Christopher Wiggins. Carpenter is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Pittsburgh leads this one 9-3. Striding in to start the 9th, Ricky Hale, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ricky Camp.
He's set and the pitch. 0-1, here it comes.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Fouled away. Ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
No mistake what he was sitting on.
Now
Fastball, middle of the plate,
89.
kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Fisher Asuncion, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Clemente will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Eric.
Now at the plate, Eric Newman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging.
Right fielder.
He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Lou Brock, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Camp blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's in there. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
At the plate now, Jeremy Blair, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Oh, and he misses it. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
The first baseman.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Now at the plate, Mark McGuire. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Nope.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jody Christian earns his 5th winner of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout. 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the National League Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 9-5. The A's sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-4. Yu Darvish pitched his way to his 100th career victory as the Cubs downed Miami 7-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got a road win against Arizona 4-2. The Giants picked up, 19 hits in this one as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 14-1. Jackie Robinson totaled 4 hits overall on the day, leading the Dodgers to victory over Washington 5-2. The New York Yankees totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 10-5. The Cleveland Indians allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 2-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-1. The Texas Rangers racked up 11 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 3-1. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.